you going back and forth with me, but you was wrong. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so first I just want y'all to know my dedication to Vlogmas is insane. Was not able to upload on the 9th, and I'm about to go into a story time about why, but today is the 10th and I'm at home on lunch recording so that I can get 2 videos out today to still complete Vlogmas. I came home and took my top off and threw this shirt over top of my santee. That's why you see that. Because I really want to get this video recorded on lunch so that I can edit it during the rest of my duty day at work, so that when I come home I can record day 10's actual video. We got story time. It's a scary story. We're gonna call this story Beware of the BookMe. A BookMe is anyone who provides a service and posts on, social media platforms. Book me for blah 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 blah. They typically have an obnoxious list of demands and requests listed prior to their services. So yeah, this is my most recent story about a BookMe. I'm not gonna say this girl's name. I'm not trying to defamate this girl's character. I think that's the word. I'm not trying to ruin her business or nothing like this, so I'm not gonna say this girl's name. Her work is absolutely amazing. I love my braids. They look great. And this isn't just about her. This is in general, because she is not the first, nor is she the last, nor is she the only BookMe who has these issues. So we're gonna laugh and we're gonna have a little conversation, because at this point I am sick of it. So I'm gonna try to provide all the screenshots and things. So I booked a braider. Y'all know I live in Alamogordo. Shout out to my homegirl for that new name. I live in Alamogordo, so we have to get our hair done in El Paso, which is the nearest big city. And this braider provides a travel service where she will come to Alamogordo if she has more than one head. So me and who is now my new homegirl, we're gonna call her Apple. Me and Apple have an appointment for Wednesday. We booked it last week. Okay, so we booked an appointment same day that we talked to her. I paid my deposit. So so I paid my $40 deposit and I'm asking her some questions. Mind you, let me pull up these messages so that I can make sure I'm relaying the message accurately. Mind you, I had already been in contact with this girl and she stopped responding. I had contacted her October 19th and discussed trying to get her an appointment, and she was like, okay, I can come next week. And she was supposed to get back to me with what day of next week, and never did. But anyway, the next message is me saying, hey, I'm the person who reached out on Facebook about the Alamogordo appointment. Yeah, I wanted to get this service, but I don't see it on your site, blah blah blah. Just a full inquiry, normal for a hairstyle to me. So we discuss, we get a price. She gives me a price for my small waist length knotless braids. The price is a little bit different than what it says on the site, but the site also says that prices are starting prices. So small waist length knotless braids, $375 plus a $40 travel fee. So that's $415 for these braids. I'm not tripping. I don't have no other options, so I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna pay it. I ain't say a word. So I'm like, okay, I got Zelle, I got whatever option you want me to send for the deposit. Send her a picture of my hair because I'm still bald head, so I need to make sure that she can grip what I got. I'm gonna put all of it screenshots if I can. So I'm asking for the information on where to send my deposit. No response. The next day, I'm like, hey, I'm following up. I said, I'm pretty sure you were doing hair all day. I just want to make sure I secure my appointment. She says yes, sends me the number so that I can send the deposit. So I send my deposit. And she's like, okay, I'm moving an appointment now so that I can be in Alamogordo all day. I'll let you know what time specifically your appointment will be. No response for the rest of the day. I follow up the next day. Hey, following up, I get off work at 3 o'clock. I need to know if I should take off early. She said, I can go to Apple first. And do you think you can get off at 2? I said, yeah, I should be able to. So that was the end of that. That was, what day was that? That was Friday of last week. My appointment is at 2. My quote is 4:15. We know what style I'm getting, all that stuff. So Monday, this past Monday, I had another homegirl who wanted to get her hair braided as well. So I messaged her. I said, hey, I have somebody else interested in an appointment on Wednesday after me. She gets off at 6. I told her I would ask if you could fit her in. She said, what style does she want to get? Blah, blah, blah. I'm playing middleman for them. So the communication is just shaky, y'all. Having to double text and triple text her to take my money is just weird to me. Like, if you this big of a braider and you're so busy all day and you're so big of a stylist that you just don't have time to respond to people, you should have an assistant. You should have someone working your books, responding to your messages, so on and so forth. Because potential clients shouldn't have to chase you down to get an appointment, to spend money with you. That's not normal. So anyway, chum. Tuesday comes. This is the day before my appointment. Hey, what color hair do you need for tomorrow? I said, hey, I think I need a 4. I said, it's been a minute since I had some braids, but I think I usually get 4. She said, okay, so I used the picture and I got a 1B. Did you want to try that? The beauty supply stores are closed right now and they don't open until 9:30, and that was by the time she was already supposed to be on the way to Alamogordo. I was like, okay, hopefully we could just tuck in my hair and make it work. Now, why would you ask me what color I needed or wanted if you knew you only had one color to offer me? Confusion. Mind you, at this point, from Monday to Tuesday, she still hasn't responded on if she could take my other homegirl. So I follow up on that. She says, I might be able to. Do you mind if I bring my assistant with me? I said, nope, I don't mind, because mind you, they're coming to my house. That's what the $40 fee is for, because she's coming to me. So she's verifying that she can bring her assistant to my house. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. It's whatever. She sends me a picture of the assistant. It's a girl who has already done my hair once before. Bruh. No shade to this girl. She was very accommodating, very sweet. I even tipped her after the service, knowing that the braids were substandard and I would only have them in for a little bit of time. So I messaged her and was like, as soon as she sent the picture, I was like, LOL, and said the girl's name. And she was like, yeah, you know her? I was like, she did my hair before. And I sent a picture of when that girl did my hair. I was like, she's super sweet, but I spent $200 on those braids and had them in for less than 8 days. So no. And she's like, oh no, she'll just be finishing the root, the end of the braids. I'll be doing the roots, the parts, all that fun stuff. I'm like, all right. Because in my head, I know at this price, you're not going to play in my head for that price. So whatever. The assistant is coming. She tells me she's supposed to be here at 10:30 to start Apple's hair, and then my appointment is at 2. Cool. So then she agrees to my other homegirl's appointment after me and says, what color hair does she need and what length are you getting? Mind you, we're working with a quote of $415 right now. So $415 don't include waist length. I'm supposed to pay another $50. So I message and ask that. I'm like, I thought the 415 quote included waist length. No response. Actually, her next response was, hey, I'm at the gate. Completely ignored my message. I guess I didn't respond soon enough, so they end up getting on base. She says, I'm on, thank you. I liked the message and said, I'm still a little confused. I said, I was quoted $375 plus $40 travel fee. Didn't the $375 include waist length? I said, your site lists small knotless braids at $300 plus $50 for waist length plus $40 for a travel fee. No response to that either. So, within this time, me and Apple are in communication. Mind you, I don't personally know Apple. We just both happen to be trying to get our hair done at the same time. So we're over messaging each other over Facebook to fill in the blanks when sis isn't communicating. That's how we became acquainted. So Apple is messaging me like, hey, she just got here. She's giving me updates, which the stylist should be doing. At 1:30, Apple messaged me and said, hey girl, she's running a little behind. Shoot for like 3 o'clock. That's only an hour difference. I wasn't tripping. I'll just stay at work and not leave early. So, cool. 3 o'clock. 2:15, I get a message like, it's going to be a little bit longer. No time. No, mind you, this is still coming from Apple, the other client, not the stylist. The stylist has not said a word to me. So I'm thinking Apple is just filling me in as we have been through this entire process because sis communication is trash. So she's like, it's going to be a little bit longer. I'm still thinking it's 2:15 when you're telling me that. Maybe you still mean 3. But 3:30 comes and I ain't heard nothing. So I stayed at work. Anyway, I get home at 4 or something. Still no word. 4:30, Apple messages me like, she just left my house. I was like, okay. So glad I didn't leave work at 2 as she told me to. So I'm trying to laugh because it is comedy at this point, because this happens so often. Like, people make TikToks, people like, it's a common joke that black hairstylists specifically are insanely hard to work with. They come with a ridiculous list of demands and requirements to be serviced. Make sure you got this much time before your appointment and this much time after. Basically, don't make no plans for the rest of the day, because when you book with me, your whole day is mine. I can pick and choose when I'm gonna show up, how long I'm gonna take for your service, because if it run over, then it run over. Oh well. Make it make sense. Make sure your hair is washed, combed, detangled, halfway braided, parted already, scalp oil. They come with all these crazy, ridiculous requirements, and they got the nerve to be price gouging. $4.15 for braids? Ma'am, are you a celebrity braider? I didn't realize I was booking Arrogant Tay. Anyway, 4:30, Apple lets me know that she just left her house. I'm like, okay. Still haven't heard from the stylist. So 5 o'clock comes. The stylist messaged me and said, hey, can you call me? I call her, hey, I'm lost on base. Mind you, base is like one big street. It's one long street for real. Apple lived in base housing as well, which is either across the street or like, you know. Anyway, she's not from here. She don't know where she went. She got lost. It took 30 minutes for her to let me know that she was lost on base. I'm like, okay, cool. I can come meet you, or I can send you my location. Just send me your location. Sent the location. 5:30, she calls. I still can't find you. Okay, so I can come meet you like I suggested 30 minutes ago. Where are you? She's at the Shopette. Boom. Shopette is 3 minutes from my house. I pull up to the Shopette. She's pumping gas. I'm waiting on the phone with my mom because I just need to rant. So my phone call with my mom lasted 13 minutes because sis pumped her gas, went in the store to get her some refreshments and beverages and snacks and whatever else. Like you're not already 3 hours behind. I just would like a little sense of urgency. That's all. Cause we started my hair at 6 o'clock, y'all. the homegirl after me who paid her deposit already was supposed to start at 6 o'clock. Mine was supposed to start at 2. So they follow me to the house. We get to my house, they just set up and start the appointment. Sis ain't mutter hey, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, this happened. Hey, just an explanation of, hey girl, this day been crazy, blah 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 happened. I am probably one of the most understanding and like easygoing people you'll probably ever meet, especially if the service is fire, girl. Okay, like communication, that's all I'm saying, is communicate. Sis ain't say a word to me. She just started the appointment as if nothing happened, as if we aren't 4 hours behind schedule. So we start the appointment, they see that I got half of Santa's Trap House set up, and they're like, oh, you doing Vlogmas, you do YouTube, blah blah blah. What's your YouTube channel? Skipped right over that because sis, you don't want to know my YouTube channel. You don't want to know. So they finished my hair. It took 4 hours. That's it. My braids come to my butt, for real. They're small in size, knotless. My braids look amazing. It took them 4 hours. That's great. But had it took you 4 hours at the time that my appointment was supposed to start, I could have done the things that I had to do for the rest of the day. Or at least acknowledge the fact that you inconvenienced me. That'd be nice. So they finish my hair. She takes the pictures. They pack up and she's out the door. Then she's like, oh, I don't know how to get to the third appointment, my other homegirl. So I messaged the other homegirl. I'm like, hey, she just finished me. I don't know how to give them directions to where you are. She's like, ooh, it's 11 o'clock. My appointment was supposed to be at 6. I got work in like 4 hours, 5 hours. So I tell her like, hey, she, you know, wants a refund because it's been, you know, so long, and like we got work in the morning. Niggas got jobs, like, So she's like, oh, okay. And then she leaves. That's the end of the appointment. I close my door, I go upstairs, and I take a shower. Sis didn't mention the remaining balance of this hairstyle. Now, mind you, I'm not no shady bee. I'm not no thief. I'm like, that's not how I get down. Plus, I intend on maintaining a business relationship with this individual. So, I'm not going to get out on you. But I do want to have this conversation because, what? So, I sent her a text. My initial text was, hey, your work is amazing. Mind you, this is at 11:14. They had just left my house. Your work is amazing. So glad to have found a quality braider. I'd love to keep you as my braider. I have a question though. Is it fair to discount the final price since my appointment was 3 hours behind? A discount. I ain't say free. I ain't say half off. I said discount. As in maybe the same fee that you would charge me if I showed up late to my appointment. Something like that. She's like, hey, your appointment did run behind and I do apologize for that. However, I also did let you know in advance that I was running behind schedule and I had brought an assistant to accommodate that so that we can still finish at a decent hour. That's the first period. Run-on sentence. When I gave you your heads up that I was running behind schedule, that would have been a better time to inquire about a discount because I would have been willing to refund or reschedule. Usually, small knotless braids take 8+ hours by myself, whereas your appointment only took 4 hours. On top of it all, I did travel 3+ hours combined there and back, so I don't think a discount would be fair. Mind you, y'all know I be picky about my grammar. So, what sis told me is, you should have mentioned that you were upset about the inconvenience before I started, because then I could have gave you a refund or rescheduled you. So my options are wait for sis and just take the appointment whenever I can get it and just rearrange my schedule around her, or cancel and just not get my hair done at all. Those are the two options. Like it really just feels like stylists think that they are God's gift to natural hair. And what I need you to know is that your bills get paid because of me. As the customer, I pay your bills. As your client, paying $415, which is double my car note for some braids, I pay your bills. So So the least you can do is communicate, be decent, in like it just, that's all we're asking for is quality service, decent communication skills, and some average customer service. That's it. Like it's okay to just be the talent. Some people need to just be the talent. Just be the person who can slay some hair and hire someone else to deal with the people skills, because y'all don't have people skills. Y'all don't have customer service skills. Like y'all are as bad as McDonald's ice cream machine. It is just, it never fails. It never fails that the service is fire, but your communication and customer service is trash. Or you're super nice, but your work is garb. Like, is it too much to ask for you to communicate with me? So we go back and forth. I'm gonna put screenshots. Y'all can pause it and read it if you want to. We go back and forth for a good amount of time. And eventually sis says, I can take $20 off, but I'll never service you again. Girl, you was never gonna service me again to begin with. What? Who do you think you are? I'll never service you again. Girl, you couldn't touch my head. You couldn't pay me to sit in your chair again. You couldn't pay me. I don't care how good your work is. Y'all really need to humble yourself. I don't know what is going on in the hair world, but I need y'all to humble yourself, because that's not cute. $20 off? Ma'am, I'll give my own discount because you left my house without getting paid. I'll give myself the discount that I feel I deserve, which is $10 off per hour you were late. I took $30 off the remaining balance, sent her that, and that's the end of that. I wish you the best. I hope that your customer service skills develop as you go on as a stylist, so that you don't continue to lose clients, because it just don't make no sense. Good grief. And I'm mad because my hair is cute. We could have had a great business relationship. You'd be getting paid by me regularly. But no. Now, you ain't getting paid from me. And I promise you, any person I know who say they're going to you, I'm be like, here go my situation. This what happened when I went to her. So best of luck. I don't know who or what then gassed y'all up to feel like y'all could treat clients however you want to, and we just at y'all beck and call, at y'all mercy. Like, and then you talking about I should have addressed it in the beginning of the appointment. Why? So you could mess up my hair or not do my hair? Or like, no. You should have addressed it. You should have started the conversation. Because you're the stylist. You're the one who's wrong. You're the one who's behind schedule. I'm not the one who's late. Why I gotta bring it up? You came in here pretending like nothing happened. Girl, miss me with that. I have no words. Like, sis really tried to hit me, like finish me off. Like, you can take $20 off, but no, I can take off however much I want to, because you left and you live an hour and a half away and you didn't get any money. So I could have been shady and not text you at all and just not sent nothing, and you did this hairstyle for $40. That's what I could have did. Girl, I just want y'all to learn. If you are a stylist, I want you to learn to treat people with some decency, treat people with some respect, treat people like these people are paying your bills. Act like you're in a service-oriented business. There is no way y'all should be this bold to talk to clients any type of way, show up whenever you want to, have all these requirements. So at this point, when I book my appointment, before I send my deposit, you told me on your site your requirements. Here's mine. Please show up on time. Please don't have an attitude. Please don't have no kids with you. Make sure your breath don't stink, because you're gonna be all up in my face. Like, I got my own requirements now. So now before I send a deposit, I'm gonna have my own pre-written requirements to drop for the stylist, because this don't make no sense. If I'm paying $415 for some braids, I need a $415 experience. I need the quality to be fine. I need the time to not take 13 hours. I need you to be on time. I need it to be $415 worth of service. Through and through, from beginning to end. I need you to respond to messages. I want the braids to look fire. They do. I need, like, How do y'all conduct business like this? It needs to stop. It's disgusting. And I'm trying to keep it cute because just in case they monetize this video, I don't want to do a whole bunch of cussing and carrying on. But I really need y'all to humble yourself and go take some business etiquette class. Go, Iyanla fix my business. I don't know who or what y'all need to pull y'all back down to earth. But that whole you need me, I don't need you mentality that y'all giving off is wrong. It's not gonna get you very far. And I got a big mouth, so your best bet would have been to make my experience special, because my socialite self is gonna go around and be like, girl, black girl, hey, this girl travel. If you and your homegirl need braids, hit up old girl. I'm a walking billboard out this hoe. But you played yourself, girl. Whoo, there go my lunch break. I got 7 minutes to get back to work. Like, please stop it. Please stop. Just stop. Like, goodness. It makes me want to throw up that y'all are like this. So, in the comments, I would like for y'all to tell me your horror stories of a BookMe. Tell me a story of a time that you had a issue with a BookMe. You was getting your hair done, your lashes done, your nails done, whatever. Let's talk about it. And let's discuss how we can, let's give some tips in case there's a stylist watching this who maybe didn't realize that some of these things is things that she does. Drop some tips in the comments. Drop, like, I'm speechless. After talking for 29 minutes in real life, I am speechless. You should have brought this up before your appointment. No, you was supposed to bring it up. You're the one behind. Your schedule is messed up. Your time management is messed up. I wasn't late. I was waiting on you. What? Please pause the screen so that y'all can read these screenshots. And again, I wish nothing but the best to sis. I hope that someone takes her under their wing and teaches her business etiquette, and that she prospers in all that she does. That's the end of this video. That is the end of Vlogmas Day 9. Your girl's looking fine. The braids is good, but they wasn't done on time. If you made it to the end of this video, if you new, you know what to do. Smack the red button till it ain't red. Shake the bell on the side so you get notified every time I upload. I might start doing more story times because, you know, I'm real animated and just, I do this on Snapchat kind of often. But I might as well start doing it on YouTube. But anyway, I'm done with this video because it's day 10 and I got to record day 10 today, so that I can upload day 10 tonight and be back on schedule. So yeah, do better, stylists and clients. Know that you have the power. Know that these BookMes don't run us. Deposit or no deposit. And don't just be sending your deposit just because the work file. I could go on and on and on. I'm getting up off here. I will see y'all in my next video, which is being recorded in the next 2 hours. I will see y'all later. Bye.